Mike was muted. That's my fault. Try this again. Breaking news, man. As most of y'all have seen, um, we have let go of one of our teammates or players on our team, and we will get into that in a moment. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe down below. We're on the road to try to get 20 subscribers. All my people who love Houston sports, Houston fanatics. We mainly talk about the Texans. Might transition over into basketball. Not too sure. Can't make a promise on that. But we will be talking about these Texans. And without further ado, let's get into the moves that they have made. So over the last week, the Texans have been reconstructing cap, making sure we have enough cap room. I'm assuming to go get offensive linemen. Since we let Titus Howard go, we traded him. We traded Drew Scruggs. He's off the team now. We restructured Daniil Hunter's contract, Nico Collins' contract, Derek Stingley contract, Jalen Petrie's contract, and now we have cut Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon has not been released. Now, with Joe Mixon's release, we're okay. We have David Montgomery. David Montgomery will be the premier back going forward, probably getting RB1 touches, him and that Woody pause. But no, him and Woody will alternate, ball carrying duties. And we'll see how the season goes. Who knows if this will work? Just because David Montgomery is up in age, he might be a little bit more injury prone. We don't know. We know for sure Woody Marks is injury prone. This nigga gets hurt every 2 business days, and he always comes back. But there's no guarantee that he might come back from, an injury that he may sustain, maybe ankle, whatever. But good thing is we do have a high power running back. But Joe Mixon's release has always been, on the horizon. This isn't nothing new. If you follow Texan news, if you follow Texan media, this has always been in the works. When it comes to that mysterious knee injury, ankle injury, I guess he went to Dubai or some shit. I don't know where this nigga went to. This nigga probably went to a damn voodoo witch or something and got his damn ankle surgery done. Because after he got that done, so here's the tea, right? Here's the tea. He was on off-season vacation, riding ATVs, had a nasty ass accident. Didn't tell it to the team, didn't report it to the team. Went through a third-party doctor, got the shit handled, and the doctor messed it up. So in that instance, he went back to the team, reported it, blah blah blah. The team, obviously sent their doctors in to see what's wrong with them, and they can't diagnose a problem. Like, there's not a solvable cure for what Joe Mixon is going through. And I do kind of empathize with him on that front, because it's like, damn, if I would have went through the right channels, the proper channels, maybe I wouldn't be dealing with this injury like this. But in his circumstance, he's probably done in the NFL. In all likelihood, we might not ever know what happened. But Joe Mixon is 100% not becoming a Houston Texan. And it sucks because he had such a good season last year, and he made such an impact when he was on the field that, you just hand the ball off 20 times and he's going to get you about 120 yards, probably easily too. So with him going, now we have Knuckles. He's our running back. I really still think we should draft a running back in like the 4th round. I like the kid from Arkansas. I think he'll fall to the 2nd round though. I like Jaden Price. I think Jaden Price is a good 3rd rounder. I think he'll fall there. But I just think we just need more pop in that unit. I'm also going to drop a draft video on who I believe would be the best fit for the Texans when it comes to drafting for the team. Now, I honestly do believe that with the way the roster is structured, I don't mind going offense first, especially if we delegate. Excuse me. Especially if we allocate money towards the offensive line in the free agency. I don't think we should go for offensive lineman 1st round. That's just me. I'm a fan of Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon. I think he'll be a good fit. And I think we'll just kind of build off of that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But Joe Mixon is released. We saved $8 million towards the cap. So now we have a grand total of. Can I put a drum roll in here? Let me see. Hold on, man. Let me. Yeah, I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to do my little 1-2. You know, try my best. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, we have a grand total of 32 million dollars in cap. And now what we can do is we probably go after Kevin Zeitler. We could definitely go after what's that offensive lineman name from Pittsburgh? Y'all gotta drop that in the comments because the name is slipping me. Taylor Decker has asked for his release on the Lions. Could we sign him at left tackle and move Artre Urshere to right tackle? I'm not sure. I don't know. That could be a thing. But what we can what's a good opportunity is that we have a lot of cap space now. We're probably gonna do some more restructuring. Now, if we do a little bit more restructuring in this motherfucker, I'm gonna start getting crazy because then that means there's only one person we're going after, and this one would help us out tremendously. Tyler Linderbaum. Whew, man, I'm that is a dream. That is a dream because he is a bona fide top 3 center in the NFL. He'll help this team out tremendously. I always go back to the 2022 draft when we drafted fucking King and Green, when we could have had Derek Stingley and Kyle Hamilton. You know what I mean? It's neither here nor there. But I always go back to the draft and I'm like, damn, dude, King and Green was, top of his class, voted number one, first team SEC offensive lineman. It's like, damn, just fell off a cliff. Like he was not ever supposed to be that bad. That goes to show you maybe you don't know anything, when it comes to draft prospects and things of that nature. Maybe you just don't know them like you think you do. So I think we need to do our due diligence, figure out every corner, every avenue when it comes to this cap space, save as much money as possible. But Joe Mixon is gone. It gives opportunity to be flexible and see what's on the horizon. So yeah, I will be breaking more news when it comes up on the desk or on the feed when I have time. But thank you guys for paying attention. Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll see how this goes, this offseason goes. But until then, it's Boyish Town Unfiltered. I'm out. Peace.